My dream was about being prepared. It was Patrick and Shireen. We were at the church. It was just an ordinary Sunday, and we were packed from the second floor to the first floor. The pews were packed. I'm not sure about the choir, but it was so out of the blue. We were not really prepared. We were not ready. Patrick and Shireen and I, we began to become overwhelmed. I believe that I had this dream because in the spiritual realm, it was just telling us to be prepared. Because I realized every Sunday, Shireen or Patrick or I and a few others, we are constantly on the move. And I believe that God gave me this dream to express to you guys that we must always be prepared, because we never know when God's people will be coming to the house of God, El Bethel. That's the meaning of El Bethel. And it's like in a dream, it was so vivid that I could remember the media booth. It was different, meaning things were arranged. We had a structure going as far as like how things should be sectioned off. Everything had its own place, and it was just a lot more smoother up there. But when it came to the people, once people started to come, they wasn't like in a rush. They were patiently waiting. They was waiting for the service to start, and we were just so like overwhelmed in a good way, in a bittersweet moment, that we started to begin to like try to figure out how to do things and try to comfort the people. And I believe that I also had this dream because when I said we were overwhelmed, we was trying to comfort the people. I looked up the meaning of a deacon, and a deacon is a person in the church who helps throughout the church and make sure that the members of the church are fine. And I believe that I also had this dream because Ralph, he asked me to be a junior deacon. So what I'm doing right now, I'm putting everything all together. I'm putting the pieces together, and I feel like God gave me this dream once again to let you guys know that to be prepared, because we don't know when. I'm not saying it's going to be next Sunday, but I just know it's going to be at a time where God, he's still going to do everything he's going to do everything he promised to do. It's just up to us to be ready and to be up for the challenge, because at the end of the day, God, he's going to do whatever, he promised. And I believe that he gave me this dream because he knew that because I write down my dreams as well. So I wrote it down, and I started to take things from the spiritual realm and the reality spectrum that we live in, and it just all making sense. And then a few weeks ago, I know that this is really true. I read out of Haggai chapter 2. Haggai, he had prophesied to a builder, and the builder was discouraged because the church, it wasn't what it used to be. And God had encouraged Haggai. God had told Haggai to encourage the builder to keep going, because in the end, he's going to bring glory and praise to that building. And he was basically encouraging him to keep going. So I put everything together, and I wrote it all down. And this dream, it all led back to Haggai chapter 2. If you want to go read up on that, it would really, confirm, what I'm sending you guys. I just thought I just had to share that with you. I feel like it's not a coincidence why you two were in this dream. And I wanted to wait until y'all Sunday, but I just felt like I just really, really needed to tell y'all today. So yeah, thank y'all. Love y'all.